looking crazy right now. But that's a good segue into our guest today. Somebody pleasure to call a brother. Attended Ball State with him. Played 4 years in the NFL, 2 years in the CFL like me. Was a Green Bay Packer. Originally went undrafted. 2020 to the Atlanta Falcons. Played for the Denver Broncos as well. Transitioned into the CFL where he played for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. 2 years older than me, so I kind of got to see him pave the way, show us what to do, what not to do, what to expect. Always the life of the room, I would say. No further ado, man. Ray Wilborn. So yeah, let's take it back. Like I said, not too much, because you here for the whole week. So we got more episodes in tune. But as far as just the origins, how you originally got to Ball State, where you from, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Man, I'm from Lansing, Michigan.
Magic Johnson. Do
Yeah,
your homework.
man, you know that. Magic Johnson. But no, I'm from Lansing, Michigan, man. I went to Sexton High School. You know, great team. What year was that there? 14, 15, 13, around there was dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
What's dangerous? State chips? What we talking about?
Hey man, look man, get on the internet, man. We got another candidate here from Sexton. But we ain't gonna speak on Dev right now, but it's a team full of greats,
we
man.
can shout out Dev.
Yeah,
man.
shout out Dev, because he was on that team too. He was on that team too. Go look up Dev. But nah, went to Sexton. Then you know, coming out of high school, I had a little.
Nah, let's keep this shit real, right? We out the gate. Let's keep this shit real.
Yeah. So coming out of high school, you know, I had bad grades.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this what really happened. I'm finna tell, because don't nobody know the story. This what really happened with that. So, you know, like, what was that deal? Like junior year, end of my junior year, my coach come up to me, he like, hey man, you talking about you wanna go to school, man, your ass finna, you know what I'm saying? He basically saying like, you ain't even finna graduate. I was kind of in that situation. So, you feel me? They had to set up a little situation where I could, you know, build my grades back up. I think they called them replacement classes or something. But, you know, I took them, did all the work, whatever. I was able to get my GPA and my test scores to a qualifying score. With both of them, they had a scale for us.
Yeah. So
I was good, right? Got red flagged by the NCAA. They ain't like how they put that together.
They ain't like the turnaround.
They ain't like the quick turnaround. They red flagged me, right? So I graduated 2015, but I ain't come out of school until that next year, because I was waiting on that whole situation to be fixed. I was talking to the coaches from high school, trying to get all the, you know what I'm saying, the paperwork, whatever they needed. They gave us like a little checklist. But yeah, we ended up not getting it, then I had to go the JUCO route. I sat out that year,
What you used to call JUCO? What you said you just got done doing what when you pulled up the Ball State?
Oh no, what I said? Huh? Oh yeah, doing the bid. That's football jail. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was at guard. Oh, and we won a natty. Let's talk about that. We won a natty in JUCO too. So I came there and won. Played with a lot of elite players. I would break that down, but he said we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta hurry up. I would break that down. I played with some animals on that team.
Yeah.
But went JUCO for 2 years, got my grades together. You know what I'm saying? I bounced back from that, man. I got a degree now, man. Yeah, clap, man. Clap. Hey, I got a degree now.
For sure that. That's what's up, man. So boom. Got your degree from Ball State. Like I said, we got more to talk about, so we're gonna get to that on another episode on the football tip. Let's Talk about you cutting hair, man. When did all this start?
Oh yeah, man. So I started at like 12. I found these. I mean, my dad had these clippers in the bathroom. You know, just regular shit, man.
Yeah.
Pops had the clippers in the bathroom. I'm in there experimenting. I think my first victim. I think my first victim was my boy Darion. He's like my first homie when I first moved to Michigan.
Shout out Darion.
Yeah,
man.
shout out Darion, man. Hey, you feel me? Shout buddy out. But yeah, I think he was my first victim. I was cutting my homies. I was fucking them up. I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking them up.
Dev, you was in that rotation?
Nah, Dev wasn't in there. Dev was a little nigga back then. Dev had to wait. Dev got me when I was already good.
So hold on, when you say you turned the corner and got good for real.
In high school, I was killing shit. If you ask me, Dev, what you think? By the time Dev knew me, I was ready.
So put it this way. In Lansing, when you in high school, is your name buzzing in Lansing? Like, hey, if you need a cut, little Ray, like Young Ray, he'll.
It was at that time. I ain't gonna lie. I was the man. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have 20 people at my crib in my mama house. Upstairs, moving and grooving, like, you know what I'm saying? 15 guys, 10 guys.
And I know that's putting some little bread in your pocket.
Nah, I really wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't doing too much. We was more just kicking it, like. But that money wasn't doing shit, I ain't gonna lie. A couple snacks.
I feel you. But look, man, we've both been on the same path. You know, like I said, I leaned on Ray a lot throughout my career as far as just our journeys have kind of been eerily similar in a sense. Like, we've both been cut from NFL teams. We've both been cut from CFL teams. We both went the NFL route, we both went the CFL route. We both played in both leagues. And so we've seen the good, bad, and ugly of everything that comes with professional football as a whole. And this episode as a whole, I specifically wanted to have Ray on because, like I said, he's somebody I've leaned on in times of just not exactly knowing what's next or dealing with hardships of football that is my first go around, but I know he's already dealt with it. And he's somebody I feel like does have substance. And so this episode hits home specifically for me when it comes to just men's mental health. And for me, in football specific, you know, I've lost 3 high school teammates alone to suicide. I just lost a friend not too long ago, Rondell Moore, to suicide. And so, not to get too deep too early into the conversation, but this is just me being as real and as vulnerable as I can. But I think to start things off, a good question I would have for you, Ray, both of us making it to the highest level, like I said, I think the biggest piece of, or the biggest adversity you can face early in your professional career is being cut. So can you just talk about that experience and just from your perspective, how you kind of navigated that?
Hey, man. Some dark, dark days, man. Y'all ever heard of the Grim Reaper?
Talking about who's the Grim Reaper?
Yeah,
man?
Grim Reaper, the dude who walk around. What he got on? He got the casual fit on.
Yeah.
He hunting for people, man. He hunting for people to get rid of. So when you see Buddy, you know, motherfuckers be putting their head down, trying to make sure they don't make eye contact.
Yep.
And then you might get pump fake. He might walk up on you and ask you something random, and you think he coming to send you home. But no, anyway, yeah, man, my first time getting cut from Atlanta, I mean, bro, it's just think about this, bro. You in high school, dominated. You get to college, you ain't getting to the league unless you somewhat dominated. Then you get cut, your first bid. It's just like, this is the first time it's really, really going bad for me. Like, this is the first time I really experienced basically a bad experience on the field. Everything else I done made it through, was able to start and do everything. I'm trying to fight to be on the practice squad. I'm like,
Right.
we ain't used to that. I'm used to being him on the field. I'm used to being that. So like when you, I don't know, that it's an adjustment for sure.
Yeah, I would say for me, because I've been cut multiple times, but I would just say you overfill with emotion to just really, you faced with a lot, at a snap of like a drop of a dime, you faced with a lot of real life questions immediately. Like you went from all this security, you know, doing your dream job, getting paid to play football, which is the same thing, you know, he talked about you've been doing this since high school, college. And the only way to get to this point, young kids, if you listening, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you gotta be all in with this shit. Like it can't be like, oh yeah, I play football and I'm studying real estate on the side as well. It don't work like that. While you studying real estate, it's somebody who ain't studying real estate. He's studying ball, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like this, you can't have an identity outside of football, but as far as like where your energy and intention has to be from an early age is ball. And usually when you take that route, you see success from it, and now you program. And so that program leads into college, leads into pros. But unconsciously, you kind of filtering out being compatible to the world, if that makes sense. Like, the football world is not the real world at all. Like, water at your disposal, Gatorade. No, in the real world, all this shit costs money, man.
Mm-hmm. No cap. They be babying us.
Yeah, pampering you, man. Like everything's what you need. You know what I'm saying? And you so used to it, like I said. College, ain't nothing for me to go in here and get a protein shake. Easy. Gatorade, cookies and cream, vanilla.
Bro, first of all, ain't nobody buying no water. We just taking it. They got free big buckets of water, free water for life.
And so, what I'm getting at, bro, is like, you know, when I got cut, it's, okay, obviously you trying to get a hold of your agent and see, okay, what's the next move? But while you do that, I guess I gotta stay in shape now, so I gotta hit my trainer up, figure out where I'm gonna go work out. And then it's just the waiting game, and that waiting game just builds anxiety. And then, depending on what your situation is, me, anytime I got cut, I had to go home.
Yup.
I went to Ball State University, so I never seen a future of me getting no crib, living, you know. I knew once I got done in Muncie, Indiana, I was back to Louisville, Kentucky. God willing, I was going to the NFL. So, for me, coming back home was really when like shit get real, as far as just D-Rod right here. Where you see me at? Where you always see me at when you catch me at home? Crunch or
Waffle House.
He definitely crunch, man, for sure.
Nah, we gonna talk about that when you came that one break.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
But look, De'Aaron used to catch me at Waffle House. Literally, you know I'm fucked up in Waffle House mentally though, like man. But De'Aaron, credit to him, like, and this is a message within the message, like. While having good energy, always being positive, speaking light into people, because you never know. Like, because when I was at my lowest, a simple, good seeing you, have a good day, keep working, you got this, like, meant the world. Because, like, it's, people say it a lot, but, like, the claps and the cheers and the check-ins, oh, yeah, that shit do, like, when you get cut, the best way I could put it, you watch your value change in people's eyes, like, clear as day.
He preaching now, dude.
But
is that like that light fucked y'all up? No.
You really watch your value diminish in people's eyes. Like, I done heard horror stories, man. Dudes be having a girlfriend, shit's fine and dandy. He get cut. Now it ain't, you know what I'm saying, steak dinners and shit no more. Now he's Now her mood changing. You feel me? Now she don't like bro as much. Should be crazy. I'm just saying, like, but this is what be sending people down that rabbit hole. But for me, going back to the De'Aaron situation, he'll catch me at Waffle House. I can remember one time it was just like, what's up? Like, you still, what's up? I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get in the CFL right now. He's like, bro, you got this shit, bro. Like, keep going.
Man, that's what you told him?
Nah, facts.
You told him that off the dribble, man? That's powerful.
I wish I was lying. But, anytime I seen D-Rob done caught me in that where I'm fresh getting off the cut. You know what I'm saying? Nate's camp. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh off getting sniped.
Hey, y'all gotta understand, emotions is high. That early cut,
what?
When you just leave, hey, look, man, don't say the wrong thing to me.
Bro, I gotta think. For me personally, played in Vegas, Montreal. These is beautiful places. Shout out Edmonton, I ain't gonna leave y'all out. But these is beautiful places. So you wanna talk about coming back to Louisville? Thank you for flying with Delta. I'm like, fuck! But listen, it's really, I would say, like I said, being cut is definitely, from a football playing or sports professional perspective, yes, men's mental health is bigger than sports for sure. But just speaking on our soul experience and where I feel like I was affected by mental health, that's why I brought up being cut. But I want to bring up another point where I think all men can relate to this. I feel like we as men are really wrapped in, or we put our identity in, whatever our purpose is, our job, status, how much money we got. But as men, you feel like, if you don't have a true identity or something that you can put a calling card on, that's where the crisis comes in. And so, Ray, I want to ask you as far as like, when you fully in football mode, how do you, like, do you feel like that was your identity, or like now that you've taken a step back, what do you feel like your identity was when you was active doing it versus kind of where you're at now that you've been able to kind of reflect?
Man, I don't feel like football was my identity, but I feel like people around me felt like that was my identity. The people who didn't, really know me.
So do you?
That's what it was, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: if you're saying the people around you pretty much identified you as that, do you feel like that bled on you in a sense, as far as like you fed into it, or you still was firm in your, you know what I'm saying?
No, I was firm.
Okay.
I was firm, but I'm just saying, I just noticed, you know what I'm saying? You just notice the change, man. You know how I go, Bruce.
I'll say for me, I feel like I always knew deep down inside I was more than a football player, but I also knew I didn't want to be anything but a football player.
Ooh-wee.
Also, I feel like my identity was wrapped in a reward system. Like, I'm doing all of this in hopes of getting X, Y, and Z. Yes, I fell in love with the process. Yes, I understood you're going to have to take some losses to get some wins. But big picture, the football thing was wrapped in like, yeah, I'm trying to get something out of this, which you should, but that becomes an emotional roller coaster because in a sense, we always gonna fall short. It's always gonna be something you wish you could get back. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that emotional roller coaster can definitely become unhealthy. And I feel like I fell victim to that at points in my career. Like, shit's going good, I'm going good.
Yep.
Shit's going bad, I'm probably going a little bad.
Hey, and look, and that's why I was finna rebuttal Bruce when he was saying that you should, if you want to play football, you got to put everything into it. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that literal, bro. You gotta balance yourself, bro. Because when you, like he just said, when you putting so much in the football, and then football don't work, it's gonna happen someday. Now you just, your ass can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't breathe no more. Like, you don't even know how to think. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of athletes going through that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like.
So when you say, don't put it all into football, give the kids, give people an example of like, what does that look like? All right, you saying don't put it all into football, like Bryce saying I shouldn't be doing real estate. Like, what do you like? How you disperse the energy?
So I mean, it's just an example.
Yeah.
First of all, if you a brother, be the best brother you can to your siblings, man. You know what I'm saying? Spend that time with your family, man. Shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's other things that matter more than football, fellas. You gotta know that. This is real life.
For sure.
What else, man? We can talk about your faith, man. Whatever you is, what Muslim, whatever, man. Take care of that, man. And if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? You got to take care of that. You got to put time into that. That same effort you putting on the field. If you want the fruit, you know what I'm saying? You got to put that time into everything.
Yep.
Or you just gonna be a good ass football player, terrible person, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. But going off identity, me and you both can speak to this because we've both been faced with this challenge or piece of adversity, I guess you could say. Having to get an actual 9-to-5 job in between your professional football playing career. So I can speak to this, Ray. I never had a job before I had to get one after being cut for the Raiders. Did you ever have a job?
So look, I ain't gonna lie. I've been lying, y'all. I'll be running around telling motherfuckers I ain't never had a job. But guess what? When I had to go, then what was that? I ain't gonna lie, I was at Arby's for like 2 weeks. This was back in the day. Man, I was at Arby's.
Off the curly fries.
And I went to Arby's and Okama's because I ain't want nobody to see me in there. But I got one check from them boys. You know what I'm saying? 2-week check. I had to stay for 3 weeks, you know how the roll over week. Yeah. Hey, I stayed for 3 weeks, got my check and salute, man. But nah, like, yeah, I was only there for 2 weeks, so they don't really count. But yeah, man, last off season, man, I got to working at the school. Substituting, man, it was decent. But yeah, man, when you playing in Canada, man, you got a whole another year now. And they ain't giving out them M&Ms like you know, they ain't giving it out like them people over there down south. So, you know, you better find you something. Yeah. Unless you got, you know, see, my people don't, you know. Ray taking care of Ray, man.
Yeah. Nah, I'll say for me, having not ever worked a 9-to-5, the real ones know. That Amazon experience, Like I ain't even really gonna touch too much on that. I feel like I didn't put my 2 cents on that. But I be in the school systems as well. And we're gonna have a whole nother, that's gonna be a whole nother content lane within itself. So we ain't gonna speak too much on that right now. But big picture, bro.
I'm spitting off, man.
Big picture, working jobs, for me it's been like eye-opening. As far as like, I think what hurts me the most is like talking to older employees. For one, it gives me perspective of like, damn, I'm really young. Because they always talk to me like, you got your whole life ahead of you. But hearing kind of the remorse and some of them like, man, you know, I had dreams of doing yada, 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 but Yeah, and I had a conversation with somebody about this as far as like people chasing their dreams with kids.
Is that cool?
People chasing their dream with kids. Like once you have kids, it gets steep as far as like being because you got to be selfish to chase your dreams. I'm sorry, time or energy, one or the other.
That's facts.
Once you become a parent, sacrificing either of those at the expense of your kid, I can't speak on it because I have no kids, but in my humble opinion, I don't feel like that's the best route as a parent.
Right.
So
but shout out to the guys and much respect to the guys who balancing that because it's people doing that, man.
But I feel like those people was already on the race. I'm talking about like you starting from ground zero. And there's people out there like that doing it too. But I'm saying like, if you starting from ground zero, really trying to go like, trying to start a restaurant, 2 kids from scratch.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, it's gonna knock down your attributes on the business, on the business side.
Like I said, big picture, working a job has just really opened my perspective. It's given me a lot of respect for people who have done jobs who, no disrespect, but it's very repetitive. Like sports is refreshing because it's something new every day. It's new experiences, it's successes, it's failures, it's one common goal, a lot of different personalities. Some people are in jobs and it's the same monotonous, repetitive thing every single day. And like I say, I have all the respect in the world for those people because regardless of if they want to do it, if they like it, if they're tired of it, they in there, they got mouths to feed, bills to pay. So it's got to make sense. But I want to pivot to another conversation. Feel like we as men can speak on. I think the biggest thing amongst dudes is we can hide it so well. You know what I'm saying? And so, meaning, you know, it's dudes that can light up the room, could be the funniest dude in the room. I saw an excerpt from The Pivot, Channing Crowder. Was saying, you know, that dude that always seems happy, always got a smile on his face, always seems to brighten everybody's day. Check on him too. And I felt that. But I wanted to ask you, why is it that you feel like men hide pain so well?
I mean, because once you sit back and think, you got it, regardless of what support you got, regardless of whatever your situation is, a lot of cats be understanding they got to keep rocking and rolling. I ain't gonna lie, like, that's what it be seeming like to me, like, when situations happen, man, you just, what you gonna quit? Like, if ain't nobody there. Now, if you got the support and everything, you feel me, it's good, but some guys don't know how to express themselves anyway, because they, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, bro. There's so many reasons, like, that you know what I'm saying, that could be the case, but like,
give me one.
I mean, all this dysfunction stems from the, you know, the family dynamic, man. What's going on at home, man?
Yep.
It starts there, man. So, you know, it could be a million things. I'll say, for me, let me think. Like, we really just ain't. We ain't had the shit we talking about right now. We ain't had these type of conversations, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Like, when y'all ain't talking and y'all just living, should be turned. That's how shit be turning out, man. I think you got to be deliberate about this shit.
Because when it's like that, everybody learn how to cope with how they naturally have it.
It's regular.
Yeah.
It's regular. What we talking about?
But I'm saying, if it's regular, now the people in that household, since we know it's regular, I'm gonna deal with whatever problems arise. how I naturally have learned to deal with them between me and me.
Right.
And that's gonna be, everybody's different. And that could be this way, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it get tricky. But I feel like dudes hide pain so well because, like you said, it's either one, you was raised like that. So let me speak on me personally. And I'm not gonna do my family a disservice at all, because I feel like both my parents, we had real conversations from.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me rewind. No disrespect to my parents. I love my parents. They made, you know what I'm saying? They made me who I am today at the end of the day. But, you know, I'm just keeping it a stack. It ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like both my parents was very vulnerable with me, had mature conversations with me from an early age. With that being said, I was definitely raised on like tough love. And so when it comes to just coming in here, complaining about really anything.
She did.
Like,
she did. See, and that's a different one. Them two different situations with the same results. Yeah. Motherfuckers ain't talking. like,
now, it's like this. I knew the door was open, but the energy was already like, how do I explain? Like I said, they had already kind of established like a no bullshit type of, this how we do things. And they walking the walk, you know what I'm saying? My mom ain't crying and shit in the crib. I'm sorry, like, and she's dealing with shit. Pop's dealing with shit. He ain't boots on, let's get it. So I'm really seeing, like, I ain't seeing nobody break down behind trauma, heartbreak, loss. I'm seeing motherfuckers get up, go to work the next day. So then I embodied that. And you pair that with, you feel me, I had an older brother. He was out of the crib by the time I'm 7th, 8th grade. And y'all know, like, that's when stuff really started going on, like real life experiences. And so now it's just me and Duke's in the crib. And so that's the beauty of sport, like, feel me, John in the building. I had a real band of brothers when I was in high school that, like, I really looked at as like, all right, these is my brothers, you know what I'm saying? But in that time, I learned how to deal with things in isolation. Like, my mom's house, my room is literally in the very back. And, you know, I could think of plenty nights when I was in high school as far as just, nothing negative, but just being in my head as far as like me wanting this football shit, what I wanted to, but that was like my safe space. You feel me? Like, this was like my box. What I didn't learn was, like, I'm unconsciously learning how to just isolate, which is what I feel like when I'm going through shit, I got a bad habit of doing. Like, I'll quick cut them off, like, I'll cut people off, drop them a dime. Like, if my energy ain't right, or I feel like what my trajectory is on a downward spiral, if you're not a true staple, I'm gonna get with you when I get with you. I'm gonna get with you when I get with you, because shit ain't right now.
Yeah, shit ain't right, and I love you still. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, and we gonna kick it when we get back.
And I know this sound cliche, like it's not me, it's not you, it's me. Nah, dead ass. It's not you, it's me. Cause like, I'm really evaluating my life at this point, and the only thing I know is I'm backtracking to when shit was good. And unfortunately, you wasn't around when shit was good. So I gotta start slicing. I gotta start slicing the tree.
Slicing the dice.
You feel me? And so, can you ever speak to a moment where you felt like you was either in a downward spiral, going through something, or like shit was just heavy, but like nobody knew?
Man, hell yeah. Speaking on getting cut and all that.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, you know I'm an optimistic guy, man. I be chilling, man. I be in a good mood. Break this shit down, I be in a good mood. So you know, like I said, usually football going good. First time I had that adversity, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was some effects. Now, during it, you feel me feeling how I'm feeling, I don't know that I'm feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really notice it till you get out of it. And then you be like, damn, I was tweaking a little bit.
Yeah.
And you just kind of notice your habits and shit. And like he said, I'll be noticing I don't be talking to motherfuckers. Like, it be different stuff, but you don't really notice it till you get out of it. And then you look back like, okay, I was in a little rut, you know what I'm saying?
And I won't speak on something, Ray, that you just spoke on. And I feel like I'm speaking for me and the fellas. Bro, when we going through something, we cannot get to indulge in this, that, and the third to fulfill whatever.
Oh yeah. Let me tell y'all something. When I go through stuff in football, just like everybody do in life, bro, Ray don't want no pity, man. I don't want to hear no negative talking at all, man. We ain't talking about nothing but the next move. Like, that's what playing football is. That's how I think. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We got to take our L, a lesson, not a loss. You gonna take your L and then you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying. When you take your L, when I say indulging, because that L could be a week, a month, a year, who knows? You can't take that time while you waiting on your next win, indulging in shit to get that spike of just, they call it a dopamine kick. So whether that be the alcohol, the drugs.
That's where you was going.
The sex? Nah, let's really
Freaky,
let's really
man.
go there. Let's go there.
Freak, man.
Because I feel like we as men fall victim to this, bro. You be going through something, cool, I'm finna just go drink this shit off, smoke this shit off, or I'm finna go lay up with something and
For sure.
you know the rest.
For sure.
Out of just vulnerability though,
Yeah.
you really fucked up.
Yeah.
And you just trying to
You just
cope
trying
or
to
feel good in some way.
you trying to find anything to make you feel like him again. I ain't gonna lie.
Make you feel a value.
But guess what? That ain't a what's the word I'm looking for, bro?
That ain't
That ain't a good foundation to find your.
It ain't no foundation and it's not sustainable.
Yeah, it ain't sustainable, man.
Ain't no longevity.
Yeah, man. You gotta dig deeper than that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But again, like, people don't even be knowing they doing that. You would be hurt about something and get the.
And then when you in it, like once
Yeah,
you
you in
yeah,
it.
yep.
No, that shit crazy right there.
So it's this term that's thrown around, be strong. What do you feel like at some time, what do you feel like that costs men to a certain degree? That just, be strong, keep going, you know what I'm saying?
You saying like what's that gonna cost you?
What does it cost some? Cause some dudes might take that literal, like be strong as far as I ain't gonna talk about nothing. I'm not sharing nothing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how I'm feeling, I'm finna just keep going. And if I run myself into a hole, then that's what happens. But cause like me, I feel like it costs some people sanity, to be honest.
Break that down for me, man.
So if you taking this be strong thing as a man too literal, meaning like you've dehumanized yourself to a degree, like, man, I can't have no emotions. I gotta take this shit on the chin. I gotta keep trucking through.
Oh no. You take it like that, your ass you gonna lose. You still gonna lose, man. I think, bro, you gotta.
So that's what I mean when I say lose your sanity. Like, you could lose yourself. Like, I'm looking at the camera, side eye, off the tape. I can't look at you too much. But I'm letting you know, bro, you can be human as far as talking to somebody. And I'm not really with the vulnerable stuff either. Like, man, I'm fucked. Like, I ain't really trying to say all that either, but just call your funny partner, man. The one that slick get on your nerves a little bit, but you know you're gonna get a good laugh out of. Get on the game.
Get on the game, man. Get on the game, get in the chat with the guys.
Yeah, man. Like, this go back to the isolation. You avoiding people, trying to, you feel me? It's not gonna help. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what might transpire in these conversations that could be the spark to be like, you know what, bet, I needed to hear that. Or it could be a compliment, somebody, an old story, shake you back to really shake, like reminding you who the fuck you really are. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, man, be strong with a grain of salt. We do gotta be strong as men. I do fully agree with that. Because I do feel like it's on us to figure this shit out at the end of the day. But you human. Any human trying to figure some shit out is gonna be bumps, ebbs, and flows. Look up any story. You know what I'm saying? So moving on to just more so solutions. We talked about the problems. I don't want to give people the problems with no answers to the test. You feel me? So what's helped you? Yeah, hold on.
It's cold.
Like, so we talked about the problems we feel like we face as men.
Are you saying, yeah, how do I what?
No, now I just want to present more so answers and solutions. Like, I don't want to just discuss the problems. I want to discuss.
Oh, without giving them a little sauce.
Come on, man. And so I think my first question would be, what's helped you in times whether you weren't playing or even right now after ball, as far as just what's Ray's go-to is keeping his mental on the up and up, making sure he's right, you know what I'm saying, making sure he's the best Ray Wilborn day in, day out.
So look, I'm gonna be real. I'm really trying to figure out that full package right now that just had me A1. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, number one, I gotta read that Bible, man. Break that down when I gotta read that word. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Sure. But then after that, you gotta stay in the gym. For me, just the way I done got wired, I gotta go to the gym game or I'm not gonna be feeling right.
Yep.
I done figured that out. Like it's just something about the gym.
Yeah.
That's just doing it for me, bro.
Nothing matter for that little hour.
Yeah, man. And then like just eating right, I'm still programming, you know that. Mm-hmm. I'm still programming. We don't drink number water. That type of stuff make me, you know what I'm saying, feel cleaning up, clean rooms, man. Clean out the car, vacuum the car out, man.
Nah, for sure, like really though.
Yeah, that's it. This my get up.
My pops, I'm telling you. It's a couple things in his life he's oddly strict about. One.
Strategic.
Yeah. Never walk on or off the football field. Like, he won't even be at the game. I'm professional to the motherfucker, like, but in the back of my head, I'm like, nah, I can never walk on or off the football. Practice, it don't matter. Which, I mean, really, if you're a pro, Raymond,
you already know that.
You should be doing that anyways. Yeah. On the hop.
Yeah, on the hop.
Another one. Always keep your car clean. So, like, we'll be at family gatherings, bro. He'll really, like, B, pop out real quick. Let me see your car.
Let me see your keys.
Yeah, let me see your car. Always keep your car clean. You wanna know why?
Like, bro.
You don't know why? It's just where you gonna start your day every day. So if this shit's a mess, your fucking whole day's gonna be a mess.
Look, Pop's giving out real sauce right there. It might seem simple, Pop's giving out real sauce, man.
And man, look, when I say I done seen Pops up and down, but regardless, whip, always gonna be righteous. Smelling good.
Yeah. See, Pop's an old school player. Mm-hmm. When them cars always clean, smelling good, they're old school pimp.
Yeah, man. For me though, I would say, like Ray, I pray, man. If I feel like I pray when things is good, I pray when things is bad. And I can 100% thoroughly say that. You know, I can remember times being at what I felt like was my peak and just being like, thank you, God.
Yup.
And watch this, Ray. I can remember times being what I feel like is my rock bottom and
know what
still
you fin-
saying
Thank you.
All right.
Shit.
Nah.
Shut it down, bro. It's over with.
Nah, for real though. And so it's like, that's one for me is just, I'm not where I want to be as far as my spiritual journey. I think we all forever in pursuit of trying to live up to what we feel like his expectations are, which is never perfectionism, but I know I ain't reached my best version of myself yet. But outside of that, I lean on my support system, for sure. Albeit my parents, my family, or my friends who are, like I said earlier, I look at as brothers. But like I said earlier, man, getting on the game, I'll be in the party with Ray, J-Hog, crazy ass. They get to arguing.
I argue, buddy, every time we go to the game.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm dead, you know what I'm saying? I might have needed that laugh. And so, you know, I would just say, when you in that dark space, I would just please plead with you to not seclude yourself from your loved ones, not seclude yourself from people you wouldn't normally seclude yourself from. Whether you're trying to figure it out or not, let them be a part of that process. And I'm not saying you gotta pull the curtain back and let them know everything that's going on, but
no, you gotta get around your village, man.
You know
Everybody need a village, man. A couple friends, a couple family members, you gotta get around them,
it's
man.
all gonna be a part of the story. Like I said, you ain't gotta, I got shit I gotta tell y'all on the back end that y'all don't even know right now.
What, right
This
here?
shit I done probably been through, like, hey man,
yeah.
we can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
But, nigga, 2023.
Bro.
Man, I had yada yada in my account.
Who was that?
You see what I'm saying? Like, it might have been tough.
Yeah.
But that's for a further date.
You could have hit me with that though, kid.
Man, look.
You were to call it. No phones.
Yeah. How do you feel like your experiences of working, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way, normal jobs.
Hold on. No, I'm playing.
Normal jobs. No, I'm speaking to the people who might find this disrespectful, but what would be considered a normal job or a 9-to-5 job? How do you feel like that's helped you? And I don't want to say hurt you, but like, you know, what have you learned from that process?
See, man, now we getting into how Ray think. So look, I'm really just, right now I'm in the transition trying to see what I really want to do. So the job that I got right now, it ain't like,
You don't see a career out of it.
yeah, and if I do, it's a decent company, but you know, I don't feel like that job where it's at, you know what I'm saying, not for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, but I'm really just in there learning. At the end of the day, I don't know nothing but ball. So even when I do go to these jobs or whatever I'm doing, honestly, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to do a great job at it. Motherfucker, we can be at McDonald's. If I'm working in that hole, we finna get it in. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming. So
But I'm really just like with that attitude, you can't lose.
I'm just in there just learning, bro. Some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Nah, for sure. I mean, I'm in the same boat, man. As far as this.
And hold on, and my fault. Ray killing the ego, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I am what I am, though. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really like, I just don't got no ego, so I don't even be thinking about none of that. I be in there like, man.
You feel like you always ain't had an ego, or when did you get to that point?
No, see, look, going through getting cut and all that, it's one day when you just gonna say, nah, like, y'all not gonna keep tearing me down, like. This is, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of stop caring, but that's really, you really could turn a corner in your professional career when you just stop giving a fuck.
Yep.
You still got to put the work in, duh. I'm not saying that, but like you just can't, you can't have no fear. Like you just can't. You can look, do your best, put your best foot forward, Bryce.
Let the tips
and
fall
then whatever happened, then happened, man.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, dude, same exact way for me. I had big ego before getting cut. Like you said, you get cut a couple times, it's like, nah. I done shown face in Louisville plenty times at this point. Motherfuckers done seen me up and down.
Oh, damn.
People really don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like motherfuckers was, oh, shit.
Yeah. The motherfucker, hey, really, honestly, half these people ain't even paying attention to you.
Yeah, bro.
They don't even know.
Man, look.
They be like, bro, you still playing? Hell no, I ain't still playing. They think you just came home for 2 days. No, I'm here.
But that's how triggered you be when you be home. You be taking that as like, you trying to get off? Like, what you
Nah, listen, y'all, listen. We gotta speak on this, bro. Yeah. Listen, the emotions be high when you first get dealt with, man. Don't say the wrong thing to Ray, bro, right after a cut, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, look.
Right after a release, and they email you, what they say, termination, something.
No, the termination letter.
Yeah, like that email hurt. You feel me?
The email, I got it in the real mail. Like a letter. Like, hey, man, I ain't heard that one. Nah,
I ain't got no mail in the mail.
Bro.
Like, yo, Bryce. 2 weeks later, yo, Bryce.
2 weeks later,
we got rid of you.
I'm talking about, no, my mom had to go get that. I'm talking about, yeah, this is some of the Raiders. Damn, baby.
He probably thought he had a free check. Bryce thought he had extra money.
What? I thought I was gonna up a quick little.
He thought he had extra money coming in.
Man, nah. You got remember? Hey, yo.
Yo, Bryce.
Yeah, just a reminder, man. You up out of here, man. Appreciate you. I'm like, man, that's like these assholes, man. But I guess my final question would be whether they, football player or not. Like I said in the beginning, this has been more football specific because, for one, we're equipped to speak on this. And for two, this is where most of our experience lies with the good and bad of men's mental health, like I said, through experience. But someone who may be going through an experience that we've been through, whether that be getting cut, losing a job, transition phase in life in general, what would be your advice, for someone going through that?
The transition or
just feeling lost in general? Yeah, let's say the transition.
Damn. Deal, what you got for me, kid? Cause I'm kind of just gonna wrap around to what I told niggas to do first line. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine though.
Oh yeah. So listen, if you wasn't already in that book, when we talking about that book, we talking about that book. If you wasn't already in there, make sure you stand in there. Make sure you're keeping them same healthy habits that the game gave you, man. That the game taught you. Make sure you keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot that football teach you. Yeah, keep them same habits, man. And if you feel lost, bro, just lean in and find yourself, bro. That little period of time where you feel like shit weird and all that, it's cool, man. It's a transition, man.
But listen though, Ray. My family's acting weird. My family loved me when I was in the league.
Yeah.
Now I'm not in the league no more. My family, they saying I need, I'm trying to get in another league. They don't know nothing about that. They don't even, the CFL, what is that? The UFL, what is that, man? You don't got time for that. You need to go get a job. I'm dealing with this, that, and the third. What's your answer to that?
Damn. It's tough right there, Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what I'm playing. Family acting weird. They trying to make you get a job.
That's what I say.
Yeah, help me out, kid.
I get it's your family. I always love your family. I'm never telling you to disrespect your family. But you the one that went to all them practices. You the one that went through all these workouts, film sessions, ups, downs behind this shit. And I'm not saying they didn't play a hand in helping you get to that point, whether that be taking you to camps, provide money for you to go to camps, whatever the case may be. But when them lights came on and it's time to do it, you was the one out there, you was the man in the arena. And so I say all that to say, like Ray said, get in tune with yourself and understand your heart of hearts. Is this something you want to do? If it's something you feel like is worth chasing, that's the point where you're going to have to essentially bet on yourself and go against the odds at the most extreme case of even your family. But if it ain't what you want to do, it all leads back to, once again, getting in tune with yourself. Because I'm telling you, every man watching this, you have a strength outside of whatever it is that you wrapped into, whether that be football, your job. There's something else unique about you. I don't know what it is, and you might not know what it is right now either. But the more intentional you get, small steps, baby steps. Like he said, getting in the gym, getting in tune with your religion.
It's really finding stuff, whatever make you feel good about yourself. When you find a cup, just keep doing them every day.
And whatever come easy to you. Because there's something in this life that comes easy to all of us that's a challenge for others. So I would suggest tapping into that. But we're going to end it off on that, man. Great episode. I would usually do a final message, but I'm going to let that be the final message today. And we're going to segue.
No, this is the final message, man.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
This is the final message, man. Be even killed, man. Guess what, bro? Shit gonna go like this, bro. Whether it's on the field, off the field, just period in life, bro. Shit gonna go up and down, bro. Just when it's going good, be humble, thank God. When it's going bad, be humble, thank God.
Facts. That's just that on that. So we're gonna end this episode on that note, man. On a lighter tone, as I said, we got some people in the motherland in the 502, man. We got Ray in the 502, man. Ray's here for another episode. Y'all see how goofy he is in this light.
Yeah, I was just playing this time. Next time
and then we're gonna have another. We got some people that's coming out the gate that I think y'all would wanna see, hear from, And so like I said, we got a lot of content coming you guys' way. These next couple episodes, stay tuned on all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. I don't know about the Patreon. Oh yeah. Big announcement. Lock in real quick. We're now offering. Yeah, let's get it. We're now offering subscriptions, because I feel like at this point we've built a real community. I get a lot of questions, DMs, Q&As, people inquiring about the content. So at this point, like I said, where we're at with the following, with the engagement with our audience, it's time to take the next step. And so with that comes our Patreon. This is something me and my team have put together. Something we don't take lightly. Considering it's a paid subscription, we definitely want to give you all your money's worth. And so with that is going to come a lot. Like I said, you all have a input on content suggestions. Obviously, like I said, I've gotten a lot of questions. So any questions you may have could be answered directly on the pod. You all will get early access to any content, whether that be skits that you may see on Instagram or TikTok, podcast episodes. You all will get early access to all that. Early access to potential guests. Sneak peeks, behind the scenes footage. It's a lot my team has in store. On that segue, I want to give a shout out to my team, man. We in here late as hell. D-Rob, man, best videographer in the game, hands down. No question about it, man. He pulled up. We was running a little behind. Like I said, we got people coming from out of town. Had to make a couple pit stops. started late. D-Rob, man, solid as can be.
Shout out to cameraman, man.
Shout out D-Rob, man. Shout out John as well. It's been a very hectic week. My dog's been putting a lot on his plate. He has his own life. D-Rob and John have their own life, you know. We all in this right now, doing it off the love, off the strength of just building something. And, you know, we appreciate everybody who's following.
Shout out John Gotti, man.
On that note, like I said, man, Derby's this week, so I got to finish getting this cut.
Yeah, I can't even do the front. Like,
I got to finish getting this cut so I can show face. But next episode, y'all gonna see the finished product, man. Out the gate, as always, if you believe in you, I believe in you.